Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are you? I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. If nobody has said that to you today, I am glad you're here on this planet right now at this moment. Whether you continue to watch this video or not is up to you. That's cool. You don't have to. But I just want to let you know that yes, you right there, you are appreciated. You are loved and you are welcome here. I'm going to work on my Tangle Speak cards. If I have no idea how to get more of these, I'll show you the back. People have asked. Here's the back. There's that information and this information. If you want to pause, I don't know that they are still in business. This was from 2013. Have no idea. Found these cards in a small boutique store in Hawaii when we were there, and it was the only deck there. So I don't know if they even knew what they had or if they were just selling something because they had it left over from a long time ago. I don't know. Can't answer the question for you. I'm going to muddle these up, and then I'm going to close my eyes, fan them out, and pick one, maybe this one. And I'm actually feeling like doing a mandala today. So hopefully this pattern will speak to a mandala because that's what I'm feeling. This one, it says Alice is the name of the pattern. Imagination. Imagination can be a very powerful manifesting tool. If you can imagine a situation and really feel yourself in that situation with all your senses, you are on your way to making it happen. Alice invites you to give yourself permission to imagine more and fear less in your life, entertain the possibility, and dream big. I think that's pretty good. Let's do that. And let's see. Haha. Okay. Can we do this in a mandala? Sure we can. Excuse me. I've got a cough. All right. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I scooched you away from my face. We do a sort of a long spiral. And then we put little bumps. And then we aura those little bumps like crescent moon. Right? And then we do little bumps in between those bumps. And then coming out of here, we're going to do little fern-like things. And then they have us doing this again. Not sure I'm going to do that part. I like it like this. That makes me happy. This, not so much. So I may leave it like that. We will see. I'm going to do it on a red piece of paper. And I'm going to find the middle of my red piece of paper. Is this a square piece of paper? That's always good to know because it's better to do it on a square piece of paper. 5.5 by 5.5. Yeah, more or less. Pretty darn close. We're going to make some divides here. How many sections do I feel like I want to make this into? I don't feel like I want an even number today, which means that I'm going to actually erase everything except the middle of that. I am going to place my circle maker in the middle of my page, and I have marked some degrees on here. I haven't marked all of them, but I've marked some. My yellow ones, my yellow dots are at 5 sections per. And I think 5 sections is good. If I decide to do more, I guess I could do, should I do 7? I didn't do. What are my purple ones? I didn't write down how many sections are purple. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be right. 2. Why are they so far apart? Something's not right. One. Two. Something's not right. What did I do? I don't have any idea what I did. Why is that there? And there. Those are across from each other. Those are across from each other. It's like 6, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I did. Alright, I want 7. Calculator. I want 360 divided by 7 is 51.4. So let me get myself what color have I not used? I have not used pink on this one. Let me get a pink Posca pen, and every 51.4 I'm going to make a mark. And on the back here I'm going to say 7 is my pinks. I'm going to start at 0. So 51.4 is about here. And then about 102.8. 102.8 is about there. One 154.2. 154.2. About there. They don't have to be perfectly perfect, but somewhere similar. Plus 4. 205.6. About there. $257. $308.4. 6, 7, 8. About there. And that's all the way around. Goes to 359.8, which is close to enough to 360. Perfect. Okay. So now I've marked a 7 on my compass thing. I'm going to set here in the middle. Where did my X go? I've lost the middle. Right there. Okay. So I want to start that there. Where's my 0? Here's my 0. Okay, perfect. So I want to make a mark here and the pink there and at the pink here approximately. And right about there, and right about here, more or less. They don't have to be absolutely perfect, as long as I'm kind of close, because, you know, as I draw things, things will move around anyway. But I want to be relatively divided into 7 pieces. There we go. And then I'm going to use my compass to make the circles, because that's just easier. do one. I'm trying to think. How do I want to do this? Let's do a little one in the middle. Do you guys really need to watch me do all this construction? Probably not. But if I don't show you and I just all of a sudden pop up with it done, there will be somebody out there who will need to see it and doesn't know how to get to that point. And I feel like I really need to show you the entire process of how to do something, because, you know, I don't know what you don't know. And you can, if you know it, you can always skip over it. But if you don't know it and I don't show it, then you're lost. Okay, so now I have divided my paper into 3 circles and 7 pie shapes. You could do yours in a different way. This is what I've decided to do. So I'm going to start my line. When I do this line here, I'm going to start that line at this inner circle. Follow this kind of maybe up a little bit like this. And then here at this circle, oh, you guys can't really see it. I'm going to start here. I'm going to come up, and when I get to this circle, oh, there, you can see now. Okay, I'm going to come up here, and when I get to this circle, that's when I'm going to start my spiral. And that way they're all going to be similar. Are they going to be perfect? Absolutely not. And that's not the point of a mandala. What size do I want them to be? I think I want them to be a size. Maybe 5. 5 sounds good. A nice medium size. So I'm going to kind of come up. Maybe come around like that. And make it that. I'm going to come up and around like that. Okay. I feel like Alice wants me to go this way. Yeah, that feels right. Just feels right. I don't know if it's right or wrong. It just feels right. And then we want to do these along here. I need to erase. Yeah, I need to erase. You guys know I like to use a kneaded eraser when I can. If I've made my mark too dark, then I prefer a white, dust-free. Doesn't matter the brand, but the white, dust-free kind. I prefer that one. It's just my personal preference. When you guys have played with your art supplies, you may find something that works better for you. This is just what I enjoy. Okay. There. Now I have a clean slate. I don't have any of those marks, and I don't have to worry about it. And I can put them wherever I feel like it. But I think I'm going to put 4 on every arm. They're just going to be intuitive. Kind of feels like some sort of tentacle. That's okay. What kind of intention should we make with this? What things should we put in our heads? Let's make an intention that we're kind to ourselves. You know, it's quite often that we are just the worst to ourselves. We can be kind to other people and then just have the worst negative self-talk in the world. If you find yourself saying, I'm so stupid, or no wonder that happened because I'm so unlucky, or all of those, anything that's I am not type of statements, or I am and then something negative. If you do that to yourself, I want you to set an intention to stop that. It's hard. I know it's hard because you've been saying those bad things to yourself your whole life. And if you are like me and you have been around the world a few times, you've seen more than 1 year around this place, right? You've been around a while. Some of us have been around longer than others, but I didn't get these wrinkles for no reason. I've been around. I've said a lot of bad things to myself. And I still find myself doing it, even though I know better. Let's set an intention that we're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop beating ourselves up. When we hear ourselves say something negative, like, for example, let's say you were drawing this and you said to yourself, oh, I made a mistake, like right here. It's not perfect, right? I've got this weird kind of sticking out bit, and I'm going to try to fix it. But rather than fixing it in a loving way and saying, oh yeah, no big deal, I can take care of that, you say, God, I'm so stupid. I don't know why I did that. I can't draw like Dawn. I never have, I never will. Mine always looks so bad. There are people out there who that's how they talk to themselves when they're doing their art. And if you start talking to yourself like that, if you make a quote-unquote mistake and you start beating yourself up, see, I can't draw, I told you I can't draw, you need to be kind to yourself. You need to stop that thought and then replace that thought. This is hard. I'm going to challenge you guys because I find it very hard. You need to stop that thought, and then you need to find a positive. And you need to define 3 positives, because it takes at least 3 positive thoughts, 3 positive statements, or sometimes more, to erase the one bad one. We will remember, okay, I have an experience that happened to me when I was probably somewhere between 10 and 12. I might have even been younger. And I have now seen 6 decades. And 5 decades ago, this happened. And I still remember it because it was so damaging from what somebody said to me. And years of telling myself that that person was wrong and I am not what they said. And the teasing that happened has not erased it from my brain. You know, what they said is immaterial. You know, whether it was really, really bad or whether it was just simple children teasing that, you know, they were teasing you, get over it. The fact that I remember it for so long, I remember who said it, I remember where we were when they were saying it. That fact, I'm changing to a number 2 multi-liner, FYI. That fact proves that it can take many multiple changes of thought to fix this in your head. And so if you talk to your own self in that mean way, imagine how much you have to really work at getting rid of that in your life. So what I want you to do is every time you see yourself and you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I am, and insert bad word here, you know, because I don't want to put that out into the universe. Every time you tell yourself that, I want you to have at least 3 positive things about yourself that you then say, I am, and something positive. You know, maybe you were saying, like right here, when I had that issue that I didn't like, rather than saying, oh, I made a mistake that was dumb, why did I do that? Rather than that, say, look at how well I fixed that. I was creative in hiding what I saw as a flaw. Tell yourself, I am perfect just the way I am because this is how God made me. If you're comparing yourself to someone else, you can say, no, I don't draw the same way Dawn draws. I draw the way I draw. And the way I draw is fine. I am learning. I am having fun. I am better today than I was yesterday. I'm feeling good in my body today. The other day, my body it felt old. It felt just really, really old. I didn't like the feelings that were happening within my body. Really didn't like it. Today I can say, my body feels good today. I'm going to celebrate that. We are going to stop beating ourselves up over things that we really shouldn't be doing. So I want to set that intention, this imagination. We are going to imagine ourselves. You want to be a better artist? Imagine yourself as a good artist. You want to be a better mom? Imagine yourself in the future where your children say, Mom, I love you, and you were the best mom ever. Do you know that really, as a mother, as a parent, when your kid grows up and says, you were the best mom ever, it hits you so deep in your heart because so many times you thought you were being such a bad parent. And you're beating yourself up. And your kid doesn't see it like that. Your kid says, you were the best parent ever. Imagine yourself that way. Put yourself as that person now. Think about that in your brain now. You know, there are still some things I want to do in this life that, I haven't had time to do. I want to put those things out there in the universe. I want to imagine myself being that now. And then make that come to fruition, There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with finding that thing and then asking God for help. Whether that's your thing or not, and I'm not pushing my religion on you, and occasionally I will have a religious conversation here, you guys. It's what I do. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's do these little guys, little spriggy bits coming out from here, right? So whether you believe in God, whether you have a faith or not, whether your God is the same God as my God, that's not for me to decide. Your faith is your faith, and however you profess your faith is how you profess your faith. I'm not here to argue with you. Made me really sad. Yesterday, my husband went to the church work party while I went to work. And when he got there, the marquee outside the church where we put, we have one of those little signs where you put up the next week's verse or the title of the sermon for next week or an announcement of something that's coming up at the church, and it's out there by the sidewalk where the cars drive by. Somebody had defaced it with spray paint and had very angry words to say about religion. And it made me sad that it didn't make me sad that they don't believe what I believe. It made me sad that they're so angry that I believe what I believe. And I just want to reach out to that person and hug them and say, what happened in your life that made you so angry about what I believe? Because I'm not angry at other people when they believe something different than me. I'm not angry at them. Do I necessarily follow or believe what they believe? No. But I'm not angry at them. I'm not angry at the Buddhist. I'm not angry at the Muslim. I'm not angry at the Jewish person or even the Baptist compared to I'm not Baptist. I'm not angry at the Catholic. Just because I'm choosing to be Presbyterian does not mean I'm angry at anybody else and what they believe. But it makes me so sad when somebody has been hurt so much by someone or some entity, a group of people, that they're that angry. That's just sad. I wasn't going to do these bits, but now I have done so. So I don't even remember what I was really starting with. But, I stick my intention out there and I ask my God to help me to do that thing. And I don't do it I know a lot of people have there are some people in the name of Christianity, in the name of their God, that says, my God will do X, Y, Z, and then they use that to be not nice and to what I call fleece other people, to prey upon their longing. I can't do that either. So that's not what I'm saying. It's really not. I decide how I want to do these. I want something like this that comes outward. Connects this arm to that arm. Starting to get hot in here, which means it's about time to be done drawing for today. Which is okay. I got lots of things to do. I have puzzles to make. You know that puzzle I made I don't know, whenever it was. One of my videos, I made that puzzle. Well, I'm making more. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to do another line here, I think. Anyway, I've been rambling. You've probably turned me off long ago. But if there was somebody out there that needed the words that I just said, I hope that you take it the way I meant it, and that it's just in a loving way. What do I want to do with this now? This is, what was this called? It was called Alice. An Alice Mandala. I want to do something else with this, but I'm not sure what. Let's do a little shading first. Every time I stop and shade, then I look up at the camera. The camera makes it, it's just like I'm stepping away and stepping back from my heart to see what else I think it needs. So that's always a good way to, and then just go with your gut as to whether you think something needs more dark, more light. I want pink. This color pink? No, I think I want a lighter pink. I'm just going to spend some time coloring. I'm not going to say much more. Like I said, if this resonated with you, if any of this helped you any, let me know. I may be just talking into the wind. I may be talking to somebody who won't see this video for 3 years. And then suddenly someone will need the message I just shared. Because I feel like that is absolutely a valid thing that happens. I truly believe with all my heart that some of what I say is, I feel like it's not even me talking, that Spirit is talking through me, and that there's someone who needs the lesson that I just said besides me. I needed it. I needed that today. I needed that pep talk to myself. I needed to remind myself that I can set intention and that God will help me with that. I need brighter. That's not light enough. I like this pink, but it's not. Maybe here. Needs yellow. Why does it need yellow? All of a sudden, in my head, I heard it needs yellow. Do you guys think it needs yellow? Yellow was not originally in my head. What do you think? Does it need yellow? My brain just said it needs yellow. And I try really hard to listen to my instinct. Which yellow does it need, Lord? It needs an orangey yellow? That's not yellow. That's orange. Oh. Brilliant yellow. Let's try brilliant yellow. I need to sharpen my pencil. Where does it need the yellow? It needs the yellow here. Okay. Doesn't feel very bright. Maybe that's all it needed. was just a little something. And I need it here. Do I need to color in there? I feel like it needs black. I forgot this one. This is weird that it needed yellow. That is not a color even on my radar. It needed that yellow, but I'm going to color that in black. Where's my brush pen? This one. Let's use this one. Ew. Is that what it needed? That's what it needed. And it needs... I don't know why it needs this. It's just telling me to do it. I was going to color it in the middle, but it told me to stop. It told me I needed just a little bit deeper line just on that edge. This one needs a little bit more. And this one needs a little bit more. I don't know why it was telling me that, but I really like what happened. Okay, I just go with the flow. I follow what the thing needs. It needs white now, but it needs my Prismacolor white. Where's my Prismacolor white? I've lost my Prismacolor white. That is not it. All right, well, Uniball Signo it is. Where? Where does it need it? It needs it here. It's interesting. It doesn't want to write there. Perhaps that's not where the mark was meant to be. Okay. what it needs. It needs something. Needs. No, that's not it. It needs something. Where's my pink gel pen? Where is my pink gel pen? It has disappeared. I have a neon one like this that's pink. Where did it go? I used it the other day, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Oh, it's over here. No, I didn't. Ha 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 ha. I found it. That's what it needs. Why? I don't know. It's what it said it needed. So I'm listening. Been doing a lot of watching other artists on YouTube, and a lot of them are talking about following your intuition and just doing what the artwork tells you to do. And you just have to, I stop and look at it and go, no, there's something missing. And then I just stop and listen, and this thought pops into my head. Needs brighter pink right there. But your color pencils aren't going to do it. Not bright enough. Let's use that pink gel pen. That's better. Ah, yes. That's exactly what it needed. Okay, now I'm done. Look at there. All right, I hope you guys had a great day. Sorry that I kind of went off on a tangent, but there are some days where tangents just have to come out. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, that you have a great rest of your week. Pray that you are able to think about intention, to think about the things that you say to one another, the things that you say to yourself. Let's be kind to each other, kind to yourself, and we'll make the world a better place, one person at a time, if we keep doing that. And I will see you on the next video, whatever that will be. I'm getting hot out here, so I'm done for today. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.